The Fantastic Four First Steps is the best MCU movie since Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It is, in a word, fantastic.
Say that again?
The fast-paced and perfectly flowing opening introduces us to Marvel's first family in an easy and extremely fun way, all in under 5 minutes. In this opening, comic fans like myself get plenty of references to villains like Mole Man and comic suits, while the normal audience gets a succinct and charming introduction to this world and its characters. And that's what I want to highlight. This film is beaming with charm, and it works because it focuses on the characters and story over thrills. Most of the characters in this movie are fleshed out and explored in unique ways. Reed and Sue are put in a new dynamic with Franklin, and the fantastic Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby have enough acting chops to really make their characters and their chemistry believable. The birth of Franklin in space, heck, the whole space scene is something incredible, not just to witness on the big screen with seeing Galactus, but also to highlight the dynamic of the Fantastic Four and establishing them as a family, which grounds them and makes them feel so relatable. Sue and Johnny's sibling relationship and back and forth, Reed confronting his wife in her time of need, and Ben being the calm voice of reassurance while also being a teasing big brother figure to Johnny. The Fantastic Four felt human, and that was the most fantastic part about this film. But here's the thing. While the underrated Joseph Quinn got a little plotline as Johnny, and the most developed Johnny we've had on screen, and while the main protagonist of Sue Storm shines as a mother and the most powerful member of the team, that is not only the heart of the film, but also a mother who will do anything to protect her baby. And while Mr. Fantastic is this nerd who finds a way to maneuver his ways through his parenthood in his early years, while all of this is going on with these three, the Thing doesn't really get a moment to shine, and as the Thing is my favourite Fantastic Four member, I would have liked to have seen a bit more from the Thing. Like, a lot more. He is probably only used in this film as the muscle, and because there's not a lot of action in this film, he's kind of made redundant. But he is still the best thing we've had in live action. While the action is few and far between in this film, the threat and the ever-looming doom of Galactus is present, and it's a constant theme throughout the film. And because this is set on an alternate reality, we really don't know if the Fantastic Four are going to make it out of this one. A lot of people on the internet, like myself, thought the Fantastic Four will lose their world at the end of this film, and I was more shocked that that didn't happen. And when the action scenes get going, they are fast, they are dynamic, and I feel that Galactus was used just the right amount in this movie. But I also think that it helped that we've seen him in video games, comics, Fortnite, so everyone kind of knows who Galactus is, and we've already had kind of a lot of Galactus already. Make no mistake, all of that budget went to Galactus, and man, he looks awesome. His voice is terrific. The fight scenes that he does have with the Fantastic Four, it's all awesome, and it was the first time in a long time with Marvel that I was freaking out as a fan and going, wow, this is a comic book brought to life. Along with that, the suits, I thought they'd be a bit too simple, but I really have come to like these suits, and they really fit in with this aesthetic. This aesthetic is an awesome one. The TVs are different, the cars are different. This really feels like a unique experience in the MCU. And also, I'm not going to berate the baby CGI as much as other people. After seeing The Flash, I mean, dude, compare this baby to the Flash baby. This baby looks 1,000 times better. And I thought that, oh god, we're introducing Franklin in the first film. It totally works for this film. And the baby is so cute. And what they have the baby doing, and reviving Sue from death. Vanessa Kirby making you feel for this baby. Vanessa Kirby, as I say, is the protagonist of this movie. Make no mistake, Reed is the leader of the team, but Sue Storm is the main character of the film. And I think she does great. And I think that pain that we feel with Sue, I think is so relatable. And I just think Vanessa Kirby does a great job. This made me excited to see all of the Fantastic Four in the future. This movie did its job. A lot of people, like myself, were skeptical. How can you have one Fantastic Four film and then just straight away introduce them in Avengers? But because this movie takes story, as I said, over thrills, it completely works. And we're all tied in to the dynamic of the team. The only thing I will mention again is that the Thing, I just think, was given the least amount to do, and we never really get a scene with Sue and the Thing. That's my favourite pairing in the Fantastic Four, because they're the kind of only normal people. Reed Richards is too smart for his own good, and Johnny is the hothead, the youngest, whereas Sue and Ben are like the calm ones, think it through ones, and they're just the most down-to-earth ones. And that's why it's my favourite pairing in the Fantastic Four, and we don't really get any interaction between Sue and Ben. I would have loved to have seen Mr. Fantastic's powers even more. All the team get a chance to show off their powers except for him. When you take his powers too weird, it looks a bit uncanny. And I think people are missing that Marvel Studios goes for realism. Like, their movies make you think this could actually happen in real life. Whereas DC are now on the path that it's very comic booky and this could never happen in our world. So I think that if you have Reed Richards like doing the stuff he did in the original Fantastic Four, then you're going to lose the suspension of disbelief. However, I still would have loved for him to show more of his powers in fight scenes. He does get a few, but not a lot. Just give me more of it. The Marvel humour is also very balanced in this movie. This is the perfect tone. The MCU found the sweet spot again, which I really appreciated. So if the tone could keep like this in other movies, that would be much appreciated. I also want to comment quickly on Shia LaBeouf, Silver Surfer. The scene she's in, where she's using the surfboard, she's awesome. Number one, I would have liked a bit more of her. Number two, we introduce her character and who she was and the planet, but we don't really delve into that because our movie's under 2 hours, so we have to rush. So we don't really get a proper backstory into Shia LaBeouf, and I would have liked that because I found her compelling. I found what you were setting up compelling. But I mean, listen, the CGI on her looks great. The fight scene she was in was great. The sacrifice at the end was awesome. Just wish we could have seen more of her. All in all, Marvel cooked. Like, am I willing to say Marvel are back? I might regret saying this, but when I'm looking at the future films, when I'm looking at Thunderbolts, or when I'm looking at Fantastic Four, dude, I think Marvel are back.
Let's go!
I'm not, this isn't even clickbait. I think Marvel are back. And listen, that post-credit scene, oh, it was good. We didn't even see Robert Downey Jr., but it was still good. It was still exciting. And I think I know where Doomsday is going. He's going to get Franklin Richards. Franklin is going to revive Wanda. Wanda's going to help Doom fix the multiverse. Doom is going to go to the X-Men universe, power up the Sentinels to keep the X-Men busy. He's going to try to take over the MCU. The Sentinels destroy the X-Men world. The X-Men flee to the MCU timeline. They all band together. They try to fight Doom. They fail. Doom creates Battle World. Secret Wars. But guys, listen, still on topic of the Fantastic Four first steps. It is really, really good. It is fantastic. So please go watch it. I really want this movie to do well. Is it better than Superman? I think so.
What? This is a moment in history!
Now listen, I love Superman. It's awesome. But where Fantastic Four wins out is in story. The story is just better, it's more connective, and you feel more because the characters are human. They're humanized. So I think Fantastic Four is better than Superman, but only by a margin. I still love Superman with my whole heart. But yeah, I think Fantastic Four is the best comic book movie of the year. Guys, what do you think? Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.